So today we decided to do a test setup of some of the equipment we're going to use.
First we decided to test the tracks. We first set up the dolly. We hadn't done this before, so we had some difficulty putting all of it together.
Initially we did it wrong, so we had to unscrew everything again and redo it so it was correct, so the tripod would fit correctly.
We had to slide the frame parts together. This was quite easy as we knew how to do it, but we learned that we had to put bags at the end of the frames to make sure that the dolly doesn't fly off.
Then we made sure, we just learned how to put the elastics on to keep the tripod secure so that it stays on when you're moving the dolly around on the tracks. Next we learned how to set up the lights, and there's 3 different types of lights. The first being the floodlights. This one was quite basic to set up, we just really needed to test the bulbs by plugging it in. We found this light was really bright and we'd be able to use it in our shoot. The second lights were the Dido lights, and we'd never used these before, so as a group we wanted to learn how to set up correctly and make sure everything was right. We asked Sir to help to demonstrate how to put it together correctly. So he showed us how to adjust the shutters and how to put it on correctly for the lights and how to focus the light beam. And he also showed us the different settings on the power plug socket for the lights. And then we used a different floodlight, which had a light screen to put over the light to make it a bit dimmer. And then lastly, we just learned how to put everything away correctly so that nothing was broken when we'd finished with the equipment.
Before packing away, we have to make sure that the lights have cooled down so we don't burn ourselves.
From testing all the equipment, we've learned that the lights require a lot of care and can be damaged easily, so to prevent this, we put myself, Kerry, in charge of the lights and Alice and Lacey in charge of the tracks. So this means that putting them away, I'll have to tell people or show people what to do, and vice versa with the tracks for Lacey and Alice.